Hi there, everyone.
Howdy.
We are back.
Hey, and Happy New Year.
Yes, Happy New Year 2022. Has to be better than 2021.
We hope so. We hope all of you have a great 2022 as well. Just don't go hiking in Arkansas. It's ugly.
So, we are going to talk about our 3 favorite pieces of gear for 2021.
Yes. And we were looking through that gear and figured out that, okay, a couple of them hit both the top our top 3 lists.
So number 1
is
our Jetboil
Jetboil.
Stash
That's what it's called,
that we just bought this past year. And
I've been looking at those things for probably 5 years and just couldn't.
Well, he's been looking at Jetboil.
I've been looking at Jetboil for probably 5 years and just could not bring myself to spend the money on those things. They're very expensive, and lo and behold, I looked in our backpacking room one day and there was a Jetboil in there.
No, he's lying. I told him I was getting it, but I literally had put it in my cart to pre-order before they actually were released, like 4 times. Took it back out, and a week or so later put it back in. Finally just hit buy.
I love that thing. We've been using the little burners that you buy.
BSR.
Yeah, the BSR. Well, and there's 2 or 3 different types that we bought. Found one for $15 on Amazon.
That one works good
pretty
too.
Well.
Yeah.
But with all of those, the Jetboil, and maybe it's the design of the pot, but I mean it boils water in about half the time.
The thing is, with our setup before, it was a great setup. I think it was the BSR stove and the Tokes. I don't remember how many milliliters the pot was that we normally take. We have several, but there's one specific one we always took. But when we got the Jetboil Stash, it doesn't weigh much more. I mean, like less than an ounce, I think, more than the other setup. So it's not even...
Takes up a lot less space.
It's not significantly heavier, so it's not an issue.
Yep.
And we really like it a lot.
Yep.
It's easy. The Stash doesn't have the igniter, so you don't have to worry about that failing on you. It's just,
Yep, works well.
Light it.
We love it.
Number 2.
Yeah, you go ahead and then I'll tell my story about that one.
So my number 2 is basically 3 items in one. And it's going to sound excessive, but that's just who I am. It is my UGQ Quilts. So I purchased one last year, I believe, 2020 or 2019. And I purchased a 10 degree with the overstuffed foot box. Love, love, love it. Then I purchased a 50 degree so that I could have a range. Love that one too. But then they came out with I think it's the Bandit. It's the hybrid. So it has a zipper. So you can use it like a quilt, you can use it like a blanket, or like a sleeping bag. And I bought that, and it's really expensive, but I love it. So then
Are we on my story now?
I talked Craig into trying mine on the floor.
I've been using a sleeping bag since we started Mummy Bag, and make sure we're using a good sleeping bag. And Barbara just stayed on me about, you really need to try this thing.
Try mine.
Yeah,
just try mine.
Yeah, just let me order you one, Craig. And I used hers on the floor one day, and it was pretty nice. And then she ordered them. I said, okay, go ahead and order me one. I don't want to know what it costs, but order me.
It was over $500. Because he's 6'3".
Yeah, I'm kind of a big boy. Anyhow, I got this thing, and this is better than sliced bread. Oh my gosh, I love this thing.
It's lightweight, very compactable, and comfortable.
Yeah, comfort far exceeds all that other stuff.
Yeah.
I don't care if that thing weighed 10 pounds at this point, I would carry it.
And the quality of the UGQ. We have Enlightened equipment, under quilts and top quilts for our hammocks. And they're great quilts, nothing against them, but I don't know, there's just something about the UGQ and the fact that they're comfort rated over survival rated. I just love them.
Yeah, it's
The
really
quality
nice.
is great.
It's awesome.
So,
Glad she talked me into buying that. Did not know it was over $500, but
yeah. My third item is different from Craig's. So my third item is my Waymark Backpack. I love it. I had one, but then they came out with the ability to add the bottom strap to carry stuff on the bottom of your pack, which I really liked the option to do that. So I ordered a new one. I thought I was ordering different colors, and it is a little bit, but for the most part they look identical. But I also like the fact that they changed the way you could choose how your pockets on the sides were. So what I have is a tall pocket on one side and 2 pockets on the other side, and that has worked out perfect for me. So I love my pack, my Waymark pack. Love, love, love it. The quality is great too, and it's water resistant, waterproof. I mean, so I don't have to worry too much about, I just love it.
yeah.
So Craig's number three
is right here. You know, I mean, it's got something to do with coffee or bourbon wine, and this thing works great for both. It's a little GSI cup, well, and food too, because it's got a little measuring cup on the inside that you just slide right out. Has it marked up every 4 ounces, so it's great for when you're mixing your meals. It's great for coffee. The little insulator does a good job of keeping your coffee warm for probably 30 minutes or so.
And it's
It
super
depends
light.
on what kind of weather you're in, but
Yeah, and it's super lightweight.
It's super lightweight, probably a couple of ounces.
And how did you get that cup, Craig?
I think somebody I know and live with bought that for me. It just showed up on my pack one day.
Yeah.
She may have even bought it for herself, and I just overtook it.
No, I have one too.
Okay. I love it. It's cool.
No, I'll tell him about certain items that I find.
GSI Outdoors.
I'll tell him sometimes about gear items. It's like, I think it'd be a really good item. You might want to try it. No, I'm fine. So I just order it. He tries it. He loves it. So that's how his pack weight has changed and shrunk over.
Yes. Yep.
Because we both carried too much weight in the beginning. When we first started backpacking, I carried like 40-something pounds, and that's too much for 5'3".
Yep.
And Craig carried like 55 or 60 pounds.
Yeah, my first backpacking trip from Big Bend, the Outer Mountain Loop, was 58 pounds is what I started out with that day.
So.
A lot of weight.
Yeah. So little items like this make big differences over time.
Yes, they do.
All right, well, that is our top 3 items. There are some honorable mentions, just some other items that I fell in love with this past year, and that is my Biolite Headlamp that my daughter-in-law bought me for Christmas last year.
Yep.
And then my Kula Cloth. I actually love that thing. And my Nemo Tensor sleeping pad. Do you have any honorable mentions?
I didn't know we was going to talk about this.
Yes, you did. I told you.
Hey. I'm good.
I'm your honorable mention.
Yeah. Okay, you're my honorable mention? Wow.
I'll take it. I'm okay. I don't have to be top 3.
All right. My hiking shoes, what brand are they?
Salomon.
Salomon. My Salomon hiking shoes would have to be
Honorable mention.
honorable mention. Maybe up there in those top 3 also somewhere.
Yeah.
That's, I can't wear tennis shoes. It just hurts my feet when I'm backpacking.
And these are kind of a hybrid of a
trail shoe, hiking
and
shoe. So
has some support on the ankle. So anyway, those are our items, and we'll
see you on the trail.
Yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye.
Love y'all. Happy New Year.